Hey everyone, welcome back to Celebrity Hollywood Classic, the channel where we take you back in time and fast forward to the present. Today, we're diving into the iconic and powerful film Boyz and the Hood. Cityscape had us from its raw emotion to unforgettable performances. This movie left a lasting mark on Hollywood history. In this video, we'll explore the full cast, who they were back then, and where they are now in 2025. Some careers soared, some took unexpected turns, and a few left behind legacies we'll never forget. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's journey through the streets of South Central and beyond. Cuba Gooding Jr., born on January 2nd, 1968, starred in Boyz and the Hood as Trey Styles in 1991 when he was just 23 years old, where he delivered a gripping portrayal of a young man navigating violence, identity, and hope in South Central Los Angeles. Actually, he is 57 years old and still alive, though his journey has included both critical acclaim and personal challenges. His Oscar-winning turn in Jerry Maguire, 1996, solidified his place in cinematic history. Gooding Jr.'s early role became a voice for resilience, and Trey's quiet strength still resonates as a symbol of dignity in the face of adversity. Ice Cube was born on June 15, 1969, and made his powerful film debut in Boyz and the Hood, 1991. At age 22, playing the intense and unforgettable Doughboy. Widely known first as a groundbreaking rapper with N.W/A, he later became a force in Hollywood as an actor, screenwriter, and producer. Here and now, he is 56 years old and continues to thrive creatively and professionally. His role as Doughboy revealed the pain beneath toughness, capturing the tragic cycle of inner-city life. That raw honesty remains one of the film's emotional anchors, a performance that still echoes with truth and urgency. Morris Chestnut was born on January 1st, 1969, and captured hearts with his moving performance in Boyz and the Hood, 1991. At just 22 years old, his role as Ricky Baker, a talented athlete with dreams of escaping hardship, left a lasting impression on audiences. Now, he is 56 years old and still living, continuing a steady career in film and television with standout roles in the Best Man series and various TV dramas. Ricky's story echoes as a tragic reminder of how even bright futures can be shattered by the weight of circumstance. Tyra Farrell was born on January 28, 1962, and made a lasting impression in Boyz and the Hood, 1991. With her emotionally grounded portrayal of Mrs. Baker, the protective and heartfelt mother. She was 29 at the time of filming, already known for roles in White Men Can't Jump and Poetic Justice. Presently, she is 63 years old and still alive, occasionally appearing in television dramas and independent films. Her strength on screen came not from volume, but from presence. Mrs. Baker's quiet wisdom embodied the silent strength of Black motherhood in a community scarred by loss and resilience. Lawrence Fishburne was born on July 30th, 1961, and brought gravitas to Boyz and the Hood, 1991, with his role as a wise and principled father figure, delivering a commanding performance at age 29. Known for his deep voice and powerful screen presence, he went on to star in iconic films like The Matrix Trilogy and What's Love Got to Do with It? Hitherto, he is 63 years old and remains active in both film and television. His portrayal helped redefine Black fatherhood on screen. Furious Styles wasn't just a character, but a mirror reflecting strength, wisdom, and the fight for generational change. Angela Bassett was born on August 16, 1958, and brought strength and grace to Boyz and the Hood, 1991. At the age of 32, portraying a determined single mother guiding her son through a harsh world. Today, she is 66 years old and still alive, continuing to thrive as one of Hollywood's most respected and powerful actresses. Her acclaimed roles in What's Love Got to Do with It, Black Panther, and numerous others have made her a cultural icon. Reva's unshakable resolve mirrored Bassett's own legacy, a woman who commands every screen she touches with wisdom, fire, and dignity. Nia Long was born on October 30th, 1970, and stepped into the spotlight with her compelling role in Boyz and the Hood, 1991. At the age of 20, her portrayal brought depth and tenderness to a film dominated by hard truths and urban struggle. Actually, she is 54 years old and remains active in Hollywood, known for her roles in The Best Man, Love Jones, and Big Mama's House. She has gracefully maintained her presence across decades of film and television. Brandy's intelligence and quiet strength gave the story its emotional heartbeat, a testament to the power of love and conscience in turbulent times. Regina King was born on January 15, 1971, and appeared in Boyz in the Hood 1991, at the age of 20, marking one of her earliest film roles as she stepped into Hollywood. Now 54 years old and still alive as of 2025, she has since evolved into a powerhouse actress and director, winning an Academy Award for Beale Street Could Talk and multiple Emmys for her television work. Her dynamic career reflects both artistic range and cultural impact. Though her role as Shalika was brief, it was a spark that helped ignite a legacy defined by grace, strength, and fearless storytelling. Reggie Green was born on August 18, 1965, and appeared in Boyz in the Hood 1991. At the age of 25, portraying Chris with quiet strength and emotional authenticity. Though not widely known in mainstream Hollywood, Green's performance stood out in the film's powerful ensemble. As of now, he is 59 years old and still alive, having largely stepped away from the spotlight after the early 90s. His limited screen time did not diminish the weight his character carried, a voice for perseverance after trauma. Chris's journey became a quiet echo of survival and the will to adapt in a world that rarely offered second chances. Dedrick D. Gobert was born on November 25, 1971, and appeared in Boyz in the Hood 1991, at just 19 years old, leaving a lasting impression as a soft-spoken, lollipop-sucking dookie. Though his screen time was brief, his quiet presence became a memorable part of the film's emotional tapestry. Tragically, he died on November 19, 1994, just days before his 23rd birthday, after being shot during a street race altercation in California. His life and career were cut heartbreakingly short. Dookie's stillness amid chaos became a haunting reminder of lost youth and the silence that follows violence. Raymond D. Turner was born on February 12, 1960, and appeared in Boyz in the Hood 1991, at the age of 31, portraying the intimidating gang leader Ferris. While his role was brief, it left a lasting impression as a symbol of the street violence that haunted South Central. He passed away on January 5, 1995, at the age of 34, reportedly due to complications from pneumonia. Though his acting career was limited, his performance in the film added a chilling layer of realism. Ferris may have had few lines, but his presence echoed the harsh truths the story dared confront. Lloyd Avery, too, was born on June 21, 1969, and appeared in Boyz in the Hood 1991. At age 22, portraying one of the gunmen in the film's tragic turning point. Though his role was brief, it left a chilling impression in a story centered on systemic violence. He died on September 4, 2005, at the age of 36, tragically murdered by his cellmate while serving time in prison for double homicide. His real-life path mirrored the darkness of his on-screen role. Avery's story remains a haunting reminder of how fiction and reality can tragically intertwine. Alicia Rogers was born on June 19, 1975, and made her mark in Hollywood with her role in Boyz in the Hood 1991. At just 16 years old, portraying a young woman grounded in love and loyalty amid chaos. Though she stepped away from acting after a few key roles, her performances in films like Class Act left a lasting impression. Here and now, she is 50 years old and still alive, having returned in recent years to advocate for inner-city youth. Her role as Shanice remains a soft but powerful reminder that grace and strength can quietly shift the course of a story. Desi Arnaz Hines, too, was born on January 21, 1980, and appeared in Boyz in the Hood 1991. At the age of 10, playing the young version of Trey in the film's emotional opening. Now he is 45 years old and still alive, though he stepped away from major Hollywood roles after his early start. While his screen time was brief, his performance left a lasting impression, setting the tone for Trey's emotional journey. Though he didn't pursue stardom, his role remains a memorable thread in the fabric of a culturally defining film. Some beginnings echo louder than endings. Bob Jackson was born on May 24, 1977, and made his film debut at just 13 years old in Boyz in the Hood, 1991, portraying young doughboy with a mix of innocence and quiet defiance. His performance captured the emotional weight of a boy shaped by his environment before adulthood hardened him. Presently, he is 48 years old and still alive, though he stepped away from acting after the film. While his screen time was brief, Bob's portrayal gave depth to a pivotal character's early years, reminding viewers how childhood experiences can echo through a lifetime. Thanks for watching Legends. Raising hands, we hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the cast of Boyz in the Hood. Then and now, from rising stars to lasting icons, their stories continue to move us even today. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite character or moment, and subscribe for more classic Hollywood throwbacks. Movie camera sparkles. Until next time, stay chill, stay curious, and keep the memory of great cinema alive.